Why it's important that you, as an entrepreneur, a business owner, or a person that wanna become successful one day, it's very important that you travel more, in more cities, more countries, and have more experience. And in this video, I will show you exactly why and the reason behind what I'm saying. The first reason why it's important to travel more is to meet new people. It's amazing how traveling, it doesn't mean to go maybe take a plane for 10 hours. It can just be drive for maybe 2 hours, and then you can meet new friends, new people that will always maybe help you in your business. They can be your potential clients, they can be great friends, or simply you make a new experience to new more people and different people. Because if you go and meet people that maybe speak another language, have different culture, different habits from you, really make you think more about your life, and it makes your life overall more interesting. The second point is that you will have a lot of new opportunities. Because just think, if you go to a new place or a new city, maybe for 1 month or just a week, you have an incredible amount of opportunity. First of all, because nobody knows your name there, and then you can create a pretty much a new life, and you can create the life that you want. Maybe in the past city you had a bad life, or maybe you had bad habits, and now all the people recognize you from the bad habits that you have done, but now you are really in a good shape, or with maybe really good habits. On the new city, they will start to see you from where you want, from the status where you are in a good way, and you are doing great things. And also for business, and incredible amount of new opportunity. Just thinking about, if you go to one city and you meet other people that already gone to that city, you already have something in common that you can speak about, for example a business meeting, or to connect. If you see that another friend, or maybe a girl that goes to the city that you was already, you can text or see them, and just share your thoughts and ideas about that city. And this is pretty much amazing, I think. The third point is that you see a different culture, and you will have a completely different perspective of life. Because I have traveled about more than 1 year ago to Los Angeles, California, as you can see from the sign. And I have pretty much stayed there for 2 weeks, but this completely changed my perception of life, of lifestyle. I live in Switzerland, but I can saw that on Beverly Hills there is a lot more supercars and rich people than here. And I really changed my matrix thinking, because okay, now I see that there are really successful people. So the people in my city that just make maybe 10,000 a month are not so high level, and the perceptions really change. And also maybe go to a country where there is more poverty, or they have less money. For example, I went to Hungary, and it much cheaper compared to Switzerland. And I can see that you can pretty much buy anything that you want that they make there, and you don't spend a lot of money. And this really change your perception, really make you feel different, and this overall make you feel better, because you know more, and then you are more happier. The next point is that traveling more will make you more interesting as a person, for the personal life, and also for a business standpoint. For example, when I go to some of my clients, I can say that I have been to Los Angeles, and I stayed of 1 day about internet marketing. That is true, but just saying that I traveled, and I have stayed an event from another country, another language, with another level stuff, they are actually ask me more information, and they wanna go deep in this argument, because they see that they are interested, and doing this I am becoming more interesting, so I am becoming more valuable, so I can charge more to my clients. The next point is that Outside of your country, there is a lot of entrepreneurs that already created a lot of things, a lot of ideas, and you can simply go out in another city, another state, and just find some really good business idea that you can bring in your city, that there is maybe nothing like that in your city. For example, about 2 years ago, I went to Germany and I saw a restaurant with like an automatic plate delivery. The food will be delivered automatically to your table from the kitchen, and that is an amazing idea that I have never seen something like this here in my city, and it can be a really good idea to maybe in the future create it when I have more money and more capital to invest. But pretty much I can bring ideas from other part of the world, maybe combine them and bring all of them in my city, so I can make money because I see that in other places they works. It's clear that you cannot maybe take something that it's for the beach to a place where there is the snow. This it's pretty much common sense. But if an idea really works good in a determined place and you want to bring to your place, just maybe change something, but it will work absolutely. The next point is that you take a step back from your life, and you really think about your life because you are out of your routine, you're out of your environment. For example, me, I will be out of my room, and this really made me thinking and made me think about my life, my journey, what I have done wrong, something that if I sit down here I cannot think, because I am all the environment, it's about work, it's about my past, it's pretty much full of emotion and other stuff. But if you're out maybe in an hotel or in a house and you are completely away from your normal environment, you will see that you start thinking more. Also because if you travel alone, you will have a ton of time to think. For example, in Los Angeles, I went alone and I had a lot of time to think, to just ask questions to myself, and really I can say pretty much meditate during the day, during what I was visiting and enjoying the journey. The next point is that you create memories that will be for you with the entire life, and this I think it's the best thing that you can do, and you can invest your money because for example, I have invested a good amount of money to go to Los Angeles, and that experience, it was really incredible, and I will always remember that experience as the probably one of the best trips of my life. And then after maybe 6 months I bought my new car, and yes, the car was really cool, really amazing, I really loved the car, but it was not the same feeling. The car was good maybe the first week, and then it started becoming a habit. Every day I take the car, I go drive, I go out with friends with that car, and then it becomes normal. But since the holiday, it's just one time, one experience that maybe it's 1 week or 1 month, you will always remember and pretty much pay more attention to that event. And this is why a lot of people say that you should spend money in experiences and not in material things. But nothing wrong with material things. I mean, I'm a really material guy, but I can say that pretty much I like traveling and adventure like material things. And the last point is that traveling, especially alone or in places with different languages, you will pretty much go out of your comfort zone, because you will be in a different environment. Maybe you don't know really good the language, maybe you don't know anybody in that city, or you don't know how everything works, or just maybe you don't know where to go because your hotel is in an area and then you should go to another area. And this really helps you to get a little bit more courage to step out of your comfort zone, maybe ask some information to strangers, maybe make new friends. For example, I went to USA and I meet some really good people and interesting friends that now sometimes we write each other on Instagram. And this summer I will go back again, and I think that I will see them again and maybe have a party together. What I mean is that traveling more in your life will absolutely improve your happiness, your money, everything. Just make sure to go to do the right trip, the right holiday, because if you go to a holiday, for example, at the beach, and then you get drunk all day, you visit zero stuff, and you go all night in the disco, I think that it's a little bit wasted. You can do maybe 1 or 2 times a week, but not more. And this is my advice for you. I hope you enjoyed this video. If it is, leave a like, subscribe to the channel. I see you in the next video.